Are we live? You are live.
All the best people are behind the cushion.
Let's get in.
I can't believe the time I've had.
I've got to do the medals first. Jane Gamp on Facebook has got a gold, followed by silver of Nina Baxter. And then Sandra Astill has got a bronze. Christine, never mind, you just missed out. Morning, Leanne. Morning, Jenny. Let's have a look who's on Instagram. Debbie Fuller has got gold. Suzanne Silver and Anne Partylight, has got bronze. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Now, can I ask you, please do share this. I don't know if you can do that on Instagram. I don't know if you can share it. I'm clueless. But what I do know, I was bending over. I may as well just sit here. Oh, look, we look like...
You can't see. You're behind the thing.
Pardon?
You're behind a camera thing.
Well, no, but I can see me on there.
Right, well, yeah. I'm here. It's ridiculous. I'm going to get up at this hour to come here. I want to be out walking. Now, how long is this going to take?
Look, well, you can just stop that right now before we've even started. It's longer than usual.
Oh,
can you please share it? I'd be massively grateful. Oh, yes, there we are.
Right, now get on with it.
I'm not kidding you. This isn't going to end well if she carries on. So...
can I just point out I was on time? I was here. She told me to be here at 1:45 and I literally walked in the door and it's 1:45.
I've had to chat to her for the last 15 minutes. It's done my head in. But good morning, everybody. Morning, Vicky's in from Zambia.
Oh, have we got the person with the zebra?
Yes. Yeah, she's coming. She's coming over in a couple of weeks.
Oh, right. Is she bringing a zebra
I'm going
to
walk. Yeah, you'll have to come out with us.
I will.
Yeah.
She might not want me there.
Well, she probably wouldn't now. I'm sure Vicky
right,
won't
now
mind.
can we get on with this
no,
thing?
You can just shut it, woman. So
I might as well sit here.
Right then, hello everybody, and welcome to the Nordic Walking Masterclass. Thanks for joining us. Please do share it. I'd massively appreciate it. We're not going to be long, really. I'm just going to chat to this
believe
one.
that. We're not going to be long, she said. I bet we're still here.
I've got my pause because we're going out for a walk shortly after this. A Nordic walk, of course. Yeah. Right, my Nordic walking course is available to buy again now. It's not been on sale for ages, but it's available to buy again now. It's actually launching on Monday with the new price of £47. Pounds. When we launched it, the beginning of the year or the end of last year, I can't remember what it was, there was an introductory offer of 27 quid. So rather than just launching it on Monday, we're going to be doing Facebook ads to people we don't know. I just wanted to give you lot, the people who are already in my community, whether it's on my email list, whether it's here on Instagram, YouTube or Facebook or in the paid membership.
Is this live, this thing?
It is live.
Oh, sorry.
You lot. It is live. So just button it. Well, you're used to doing lives, Edwina, every Saturday.
I know, it's not the same sitting here.
Well, I know, I look at you, look like the Queen.
I know.
The Queen Mother more like.
Yeah, she's dead.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
But
don't call them you lot, I think that's rude.
Well, what's to say?
I don't know, clients?
Clients?
Well, whatever they are.
Bloody
they're nice people.
Steady on.
Yeah.
So you lot. So yes, I'd rather... We just wanted to offer it at everybody in our community at the £27 price just for the last time over this weekend. All right, so this weekend only, you can get it at £27. You need to put the code in. Si, can you put the link on, please?
It's buffering.
So the link's in the blurb, but Simon's hopefully going to stop buffering, whether he uses his phone, and put the link on so you can see it. It's Learn to Nordic Walk, and you can get it, but you've only got till Sunday night to get it at the £27 price. Right, what is Nordic Walking? I might have to take my top off and get a bit warm. That's how I met Edwina. Nordic Walking is...
it was a sad day.
It came over from Finland. Now, in the Nordic Walking course that I have, we go through all this, but I'm just going to give you a bit of what's in the course. The course, believe it or not, how short are the videos, Edwina?
Oh, I can't remember.
I'm going to say they're so short. They really are. And believe me, I didn't think I'd ever be capable of doing short videos. But there's loads of different...
I think they all believe that.
There's loads of different modules. And it's myself and Edwina who very kindly helped me out.
Yes.
Because I had a bad back at the time, didn't I?
Well, you had a few issues.
Yes, I did.
Still has.
And we were both carrying a bit more weight.
Yeah, we
weren't
were. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, but Edwina was still as short as she is now.
Yeah.
That's not changed. But
I'm sitting down there, I have no idea how tall I am.
But yes,
I'm taller than this cushion.
So we made the course, and I thought, can we really teach people online? Because I know there's so many people who can't get to an instructor. And we did it. And there's loads of modules. There's about 5 or 6 different modules, all with little videos in on where to get your poles from, what poles we suggest, what's the pole, how to measure yourself for poles. And then we get into the teaching of it. There's 2 different levels, and then there's progression with purpose at the end. Because people think it's just trekking. So if I can just get an ordinary Nordic walking pole, people think it's trekking, and it's not. You cannot Nordic walk with a trekking pole. How many people try and do that?
Oh, too many.
Yeah. Oh, I'll try it. You can't. You need Nordic walking poles. They're very different. For one thing, they're taller. They're taller than a trekking pole.
Taller than me.
And it came over from Finland in about the 50s and 60s. It's actually cross-country skiing, but without the snow. And it really is incredible. And what it does, it works 96% of your muscles as opposed to 45. So let me just show. I'm going to have to take the top off. I'm just going to show you. Not that I'm doing anything, but I'm getting warm. I'm having a hot flush. I've been getting hot flushes
We
again.
don't have to start all that. They don't want to know, but that's a different thing you're doing.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
So look, I'm going to put you back there. Just hang on. Oh, you can still see her. What a shame.
Do you want me to go next
No,
door?
you're fine. You're fine. So look at me, my slippers.
I know. You do not wear those ridiculous things to go out walking. In fact, you shouldn't wear them in the house. They're awful, those things. I've never seen anything like them.
It's a professional setup, me and my slippers.
Yeah.
So the tall, look how tall they are. Trekking poles are about down here. These have an angled paw. Can you see? Look at that. They have a rubber paw on the bottom that's at a funny angle. That's because how it works your muscles.
I don't think they can see the bottom.
Doesn't matter.
Well, the good thing is if you go back a bit, you'll cut your head off.
Yes, but it doesn't matter if you can't see the bottom.
I feel like an idiot sitting here.
It's all right. No, I'm going to use you in a minute. Just so you sit and watch. You're an idiot anyway.
Right.
So here are the poles, and what you do is you learn all this in the course, by the way, but every time you push back on the pole, that creates resistance in your body. So when you're walking ordinarily, no matter how fast you walk, you're just working 45% of your muscles, just the lower half. But when you Nordic walk, because you're creating resistance, soon as you push back, that is when it works all your arms, your shoulders, your chest, your stomach, literally 96%. And you know when you do ordinary fitness and the instructor says, hold your tummy in, abs in, abs in. You don't have to do it, do you?
No, you don't. No.
Even Edwina can hold her abs in. They're shrinking, I tell you. It's incredible. You should have seen her when I first met her. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
They know all that.
But it's just incredible. 96% of your muscles. It burns up to 40% more calories when you go out and do an hour's walk. You're burning up to 40% more. The amount of people who have arthritis in the knees or hips or have issues with ankles, it takes, because you're spreading the work over all your body, it takes a lot of the pressure off your lower limbs. So if you struggle to walk or you have pain in your knees or hips when you're walking ordinarily, the amount of people who says that just completely disappears. Obviously everybody's different, but people are able to walk a lot further for a lot longer. So are you seeing if there's any questions? Because I can't see. Let's have a look.
I think Simon's gone back to bed. I can't hear him or see him.
So look, such a great course, Linda says, for £27. Like everything you do, Sally, value for money. Oh, thank you, Linda.
She's the #1 fan, she is.
Jenny, love my Nordic walking. Best £27 I ever spent. And I know all these people who've spent 27 would have spent 47. And I think they'd have paid more because they know how good it is. But I want as many people doing Nordic walking as possible because it is that good. So, hang on. Oh, is there a reason you're down there? Because I just need you to know if there's any specific questions.
I don't like being left here on my own
No,
with this thing.
It's all right. So I'm just going to ask now. Oh, let me turn this round because otherwise she'll stand up. She'll be hating this, but I'm not even bothered.
I don't like this sort of thing.
No, you prefer a normal. It's a normal life, Edwina.
Yeah,
It's
right,
so
okay.
stressing.
Right, okay.
So
It's like being on the Good Morning programme, whatever it's called. The breakfast thing. Is that what it's called? I never
who do you
watched it.
think
in
you
time
are, Buddy
television.
Pierce Morgan?
No, I thought he got the sack.
Well, it is.
Yeah, anyway, never mind. Let's not get on.
So anyway, how many years is it now?
Well, we were trying to work it. I can't remember.
It's
Is
about
it about
10.
10 or 12?
Yeah, it's
actually?
about 10 years, I
Yeah.
think.
I can't remember that far back.
Edwina turned up on my first Nordic walking
no, not this
course.
story again.
Edwina turned up on my first. It will stand up. She doesn't like sat down. I can tell. She's stressing.
Right. There.
There. It's just like a normal life, Edwina.
Yes, right. There.
So Edwina turned up on my very first Nordic walking course.
Look, we look like twins.
We do, don't
We
we?
do. I'm nearly as tall as you now. I think I've grown.
Well, that's because you've got your shoes on.
Look.
You've got your special auxiliary shoes on.
Yeah, I've got blocks in them.
So anyway, she turned up 10 years ago, and it was. How did you find it?
Find you?
Yes.
Oh, because you'd done a thing at Slimmer's World. I wasn't there.
Yes. I got in
taster
and done a
session.
taster session.
And you
at
weren't
Slimming
there.
World.
Somebody told me about you, and I thought, oh, Nordic walking. I love walking. Let's see if I can have a go at that. And then I actually contacted you, and you said you were doing something down at Happy Mount Park.
And she turned up.
Oh,
She didn't look like she did now. Just now, let me tell you.
Yeah.
She used to wear floral sort of pajamas and comfy
They
Clark
were
shoes.
little capri trousers. I don't go out in my pajamas like you go.
And
in
you
your
didn't
super
have
slippers.
trainers on, did you?
No, I didn't. I think I had.
She just had comfy shoes that
I
had
did.
a T-bar across.
They did not.
I-
Don't be ridiculous. You still had white socks on there. Not.
Well, they were just like
Yeah, they were.
comfy
Yeah, they were
shoes.
comfortable shoes.
You know, they were a bit of rubber. You know those sort of rubber shoes.
I don't think they were.
Oh, they were. They were
No.
beige as well.
They
So-
were not. I never wear beige shoes. Never. That's not fair. And let's not go on about the shoes. I
And
did turn
anyway-
up in the most inappropriate gear because I didn't know what to wear.
She
So I was
didn't.
self-conscious.
She
and all the rest.
and that's I admire that about
yeah.
you. That
So
you
I
came
did turn
anyway.
up. Yeah.
And after our first session, I just knew you were going to love it.
Yeah,
I knew
I
you were
did
going
like
to love it.
Yeah.
And a little face at the end of it, and she was like that, looking up at me. And
Are you not that tall?
well, I know, but you were because you were like that because she was knackered.
Yeah, I was all right. You were. I was gonna, the ambulance was coming.
And it was, but you loved it.
I did love it. Yeah, I did.
Did you know
like it.
straight away?
Yes, I did. And also, I believe it or not, I actually like you.
I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I thought she had the right sort of attitude for
Yeah.
me. She had
We did-
motivation and whatever.
We did get on straight
Yeah,
away,
we did
didn't
get
we?
on. Yes.
You know, she was
And then
like,
she was horrid to me for weeks after that.
So Edwina decided, but she was 3.5 stone
Yeah, I
heavier.
was.
And you can imagine that's because she's not the tallest of people.
No, I did
You
look
know,
like
so
a...
she was nearly as wide as she is
I
tall.
was told that once by somebody.
Were you?
Yeah, yeah.
That's shocking.
I know, well, people say
Absolutely.
this.
Some, was it
Yeah,
a
but they
blow?
were right. Yeah,
Was
but
it a
he was
man?
right.
What
I'm
he
sorry,
said?
but it's right. He just said, gosh, you're amazing. He said, you're as wide as you are tall. Yeah, but
Can you imagine
Sally...
that? Somebody's saying that
Yes,
to you.
but the thing is, it actually helped because it actually made me think more.
Did you feel that? How did you feel feeling like that?
Awful, but I knew it anyway.
Yeah.
The thing is, you know how fat you are.
Yeah.
You do,
And it feels horrible, doesn't it?
yes, it
'Cause I've been
does.
overweight,
Yeah, it's
so-
horrible. And the thing is that people, they're thinking it anyway.
Mm. So he was
anyway.
honest and told her that she
Yes,
was
he
actually
did.
just a rhombus
Yeah, what's so wrong?
or cuboid.
All right, okay. Well, I was a fat little dumpling. But anyway, never mind.
Her words, not mine.
Mm.
And so anyway, she did this Nordic walking. I know she loved it. I could just tell in her face. And I led 3 walks a week. And Edwina came, and that's all you did, isn't it? You just did
Yeah, I
3
did,
walks.
yeah,
So did you
yeah.
go to a gym?
No,
Did you
never
do
to a gym.
anything?
No. Then I had one-to-one with her.
Oh,
that was awful.
one-to-ones.
She used to make me go up a hill and shout at me, come on, you can do more than that, it's not your asthma. I used to be puffing a bit, and then she'd make me go all the way down and do it again.
Yeah, well, she used to, literally, I know when people are faking it. And we were going up this hill once, and Edwina said, oh, I've just got to stop and blow my nose. I said, no, you don't. No, you don't at all. And you admitted that
Yeah,
you
I
were just
did.
having a rest. I said,
Yeah.
if you want a rest, say you want to
Yeah.
rest. Don't give me that bollocky bullshit. You know, so she learnt very quickly what she could and couldn't do. So 3 times a week, Edwina walked. And within 12 months, you'd lost 3.5 stone, didn't you?
Yes, I had, yeah. I did go to Slim as well, though.
Yes.
And that did help me, because I think having other people around you, whether it's on that thing you do, community thing, whatever it's called, the tribe thing, whatever,
Yes.
Anything helps.
Oh, having the yes,
Yeah, if you've
definitely.
got
And then you
some
got
other-
to know the other Nordic
Yes,
walkers
yeah.
as well.
And also the other thing, am I allowed to say something else? Or did I get a
What?
word in?
Yes.
I think the most important thing is, if you are trying to lose weight, is I found the best tool was to write down what I ate.
Right.
Because before that, when I did write down what I was eating, or thinking back on it, I couldn't believe how much I was eating. And I thought I was hungry.
I don't write down what I eat.
No, Sally, I used to get in a car, go and get petrol, and buy a whole packet of wine gums, a big bar of chocolate, and I'd have eaten all that before I got home, not tell anybody, and then eat more all day long. It was just like a spiral.
And the thing is, doing the Nordic walking sort of stops that, because
Well,
it
it
puts
does.
you in a better frame of
It
mind.
does, yeah.
But do you do Slimming World now?
No.
When
no,
did you
no.
last do that?
Oh, 9 years ago. Don't need to do it anymore.
Yes.
No, I don't. And I've worked out what I should and shouldn't eat. I've also worked out.
Not should and shouldn't.
No,
what you do
okay.
and don't want.
Right,
Just
okay.
Still got a bit to learn.
Okay, all right. And the other thing is, I've learned that when you eat, like if you have supper or whatever, in your case tea, you don't have.
Supper.
Yeah, you don't have. I don't eat nearly as much as I used to do. I never have second helpings, things
But
like that,
I
because
think
you don't want it.
No, but being so fit for you has just made you a lot more aware.
Yes,
hasn't
that's made
it?
me very aware of what I used to.
And
do.
do you ever feel like you're on a diet?
No, never.
No.
I mean, yesterday
And
I went
she
to the milking parlour.
she
I
still
went
has ice
yesterday.
cream
Yeah.
and all that, but it's just
But it's
the
a treat.
progression.
It's a
But
treat.
do you think you'd have done all that if you hadn't started Nordic
No, I
walking?
don't.
Do you
No, I
think
don't.
you'd still be stuck in the diet cycle of Slimming
Probably,
World?
and wouldn't lose any weight, because I'd just go on being bad. I'd also not take any exercise. I'd be miserable. I mean, I did suffer from depression because of it all.
Yeah,
I got so low with it.
it is.
It's a horrible. You get into a sort of awful cycle.
And do you think it's Nordic walking that's
And
made
Nordic
it big?
walking has done it, and also being out in the fresh air.
I know, it's fabulous.
Yeah,
it
it
really
is,
is.
yeah.
Instead of looking like a scarecrow, you
Yeah.
can get out walking.
Yeah.
But I mean, Edwina, obviously, you see us every week, but the amount of feedback I get from the Nordic walking, both people have taught in real life and people who have done the course. And I really did. I thought, can I teach it online? Can I really do it? And we did it. And the feedback has been phenomenal on this course, that people say it's really easy to follow. You know, we go through the strapping system on your poles, how to hold the poles, how to push back on the poles, how to walk, how to hold yourself. And we also do a section on things that can go wrong, you know, like spotted dogging. And because people do make mistakes when you're Nordic walking. Some people get it really quick and other people take longer. But the good thing about the course is you can just keep referring back to it all the time. Let me just have a see. Oh, look at that, Joe Davis. I'm the same with my back. I have disc issues in my back. Let me just pop this on so then people can read it. It really is that good, isn't it, Joe? I have disc issues in my back and I've always struggled with pain walking any long distances. With Nordic walking, I can do miles in one walk and never have any pain. Amazing revelation. I'm not out as much as I'd like at the moment, but I love them. I'm a bit addicted. Fantastic and easy to navigate course. Thank you, Joe. And you know,
You do get addicted.
You know, when somebody says their amazing revelation, if you don't know Nordic walking, you just think, well, how can it be? The lady said yesterday on Facebook, she goes, I just can't believe the poles would make that much difference.
Oh, they do. They do, because I can't use my poles at the moment
Yes.
because I've had a shoulder replacement. And I cannot tell you, it's like going out without your bra on or something.
Yes.
It's
awful.
horrible. You feel completely lost without them, and you realise how much they do for you.
Yeah.
Going up a hill without your poles is unreal. And my walkers, I mean, I was at the top faster than any of them.
Because Edwina leads walks
Yeah,
now.
I can't
I
keep
gave her
up
all
with
my
them.
clients
Yeah.
as a thank you quite a few years ago.
I can't keep up with them without my poles.
No, it's
And a lot of them are older than me.
And the thing is, with walking with the poles uphill, people imagine it's going to be harder work with poles, because it is working you harder.
Yeah,
You're
but
burning up to 40% more calories, using twice as many muscles. But the ridiculous thing is, it feels easy.
It does.
doesn't
It does. I mean, I can't tell you the difference. Not having them, having had them for 10 years.
Yes.
It's like,
oh, you just walk like this.
Yeah, you
because
do.
when you Nordic walk, I mean, obviously I can't teach you now in this space, but when you Nordic walk, we encourage you to walk with a straight arm. And when you're here, you push back. And it's when you push back on that lengthens your stride and it
propels
propels you forward. So it's not like trekking. The poles are down here and trekking. You see,
you have it in front.
trekking and they're there. They don't have this padded strap.
No.
I mean, this is the difference. You've got this padded strap on Nordic walking, so you can let go of the poles. But on trekking, it's just like a camera loop, stopping and dropping it. And they're down here, and they just literally have them in front.
Yeah. They're not doing anything
no,
for
they
them.
might offer they have
support, for support,
but they're not working the body any differently.
They're not exercising.
No,
you.
they're just they're not. Whereas these exercise you. It's like being on an elliptical trainer, and the work it does on your triceps. So when you're pushing back, it's like doing tricep kickbacks in the gym for an hour. If you go for an hour's walk, it's like doing that for an hour.
It is, yeah.
And your tummy, you can feel your tummy
working.
You
can feel your tummy, yeah.
As you're pushing
and it also
back,
makes you stand up straight.
Yes, which might put another ½ inch on Edwina, and that's because she likes that. So let's have a look. Where does Edwina do her walking classes? She's just 3 a week round here.
I don't do classes as such. I lead walks.
No,
there's
no instruction. No, she's not an instructor.
You have to learn. I'm sorry, and then you can come if you live locally, but you have to learn.
I'm an instructor, but I don't teach it one-to-one anymore or on courses.
But,
I might do a random course.
The course that we've done, you can actually learn.
Yeah, this is why I've done this. You can learn on the course because there's so many ladies who I know who've done our course.
Yeah.
And now they could come and walk with you.
They could. Yeah, they could.
You know, you don't need one of these cards and stuff.
No.
Karen Ramirez has just bought it. Karen, super fit Karen, sporting Sheroes. And I can't wait to see what you think of it, Karen, because I know how fit you are. So Donna has arthritis in the shoulder, elbow and hip. Would I benefit? Obviously, everything like that, see your doctor first, but just tell them what you were like.
Yeah, I mean, I've had 3 hip replacements. I know, let's not have the joke about 3 legs. I've had one done twice, but I have osteoarthritis, and it's been a big problem for me since I was about 40. And the surgeon I had who did my hips said it was the best possible exercise I could do because it takes all the pressure off your lower joints. My shoulder issue is nothing to do with Nordic walking. I do push wheelbarrows at home. I've got donkeys. I move hay about. I garden a lot. It's all to do with constant work on my shoulders. And I've now had a replacement and I cannot use my poles for 3 months.
She's
so
distressed.
I would say if you've got a shoulder issue, then you should get some proper medical advice about whether Nordic poles are right for you at the moment.
Yeah, you might, but certainly if you've got anything with your hips, knees, ankles,
it does take the pressure off.
Honestly, it's just amazing. Now the thing is, what it does, it is great for fat loss. I mean, because it puts you bang in the middle of the fat burning zone because you're able to hold a conversation, but your heart rate's definitely elevated.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
your heart rate's definitely up, but you can hold a conversation. You can listen to a podcast, get a little friend to go with you. You know, I can rent her out if you want.
Although they couldn't afford me.
But the thing is, what they said. But when Edwina went for a hip replacement, because she's had one done twice, and you'd already had it done the first time before you started Nordic walking, and then was it 6 years ago? You'd been Nordic walking about 4 years, hadn't you?
Yeah, no, I've had it. I was trying to work it out. My last hip replacement, I think, was in 2004.
Yeah. So she'd been Nordic walking for a while, and the surgeon, when she went to have a pre-op stuff, he couldn't believe it. Obviously, she'd lost 3.5 stone, so he was well impressed with that. He says, but Edwina, what's most impressive was a bone density, a muscle mass had increased because it increases your muscles, but not like in an awful way. But he said what he was most impressed with was the increase of her bone density. It had gone through the roof, hadn't it?
Had, yeah.
You know, so if you're worried about osteoarthritis or osteoporosis or anything like that, it's a huge help. It's an absolutely huge help because it's a resistance. It's one of the rare exercises that is both cardio and resistance training at the same time.
And
so
also,
that.
It's outside, and I don't know about you lot. I mean,
no,
a lot of these people, let me finish, do gyms and things. I've never been into gyms. I love being outside, and I think you get more benefits being outside than inside.
She has a go at me, calling you lot, and then
well, I have to copy you.
Yes, but do you know what you did there?
What did I do?
A lot of these people.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
These people.
Well, I don't understand how these things work. So anyway, they're not. I mean, I know they're real.
A lot of you lot.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I don't think they understand. I didn't mean it like that.
Do you have to do Nordic walking in the countryside? Says Catherine. Absolutely not. I've Nordic walk down Oxford Street in London.
Yeah, you can literally. Yeah, I mean, there's endless places you can do it, and those park runs they have in towns and things. You could go and do it on a park run, can't you? Take your Nordic
park
poles.
park runs are Nordic
Yeah.
walking friendly.
Yeah.
Anywhere,
Yeah.
literally. Now the thing is, they've got rubber paws on. Can you see? Oh, I can't because I'm back to front. They've got rubber paws on, but these come off. Because Edwina, these are our new poles. I love them. These come off. Can you see? There's little spike.
And that pushes into the ground. So I use my poles because mostly I do sort of fells and uphills and whatever, and gravel tracks. I don't often have my paws on because that's fantastic because it pushes into the ground and then you're not slipping. You'd slip more.
Floor. But whereas
into the ground,
because I live in a cul-de-sac, you know, whereas Edwina lives in a field with a giant lake all to herself. I often have my paws on because then it doesn't make a noise.
Yeah, but hang on, you also don't knock on the noise. It's nothing to do with the noise,
Sally,
because you're not using the
you're not,
tips properly. You don't need to use them in suburbia.
No, you don't. I don't need to. That's on you waiting for you to say that because because I live in suburbia, as she says.
We do.
Oh,
I can't help where you live. I can't help where I live.
Hang on.
Oh, have you cut them off?
No, the Instagram thing went off. Just bear with. Your live has ended. Well, I didn't ask you to end. Let's get back on.
Well, probably because let's see how long have you been going for? 25 minutes.
Nicola Lawton says she absolutely loves Nordic walking.
Good.
Paige, you have 10 stone in weight to lose. Please don't judge. Why would we judge? Would never judge.
No, I'm not judging.
So, but it is fantastic for weight loss. It really is.
It gives you the boost you need to lose the weight once you get going with your Nordic walking.
See,
it really does.
Diane Ferguson's on. She lives in the middle of London. She Nordic walks most dailies. And I know Diane teaches it now as well, which is fabulous.
You could Nordic walk around the shops.
You could do. So, Mandy, I'll come to that.
If you could take a pushchair into a shop, I don't see why I can't take your Nordic poles in. There you are.
So, look at that. It's a great one. So, and then we've got Lynn here. Lynn's from just a bit further up the road. Since I bought the Nordic walking course in December, God, is it that long when I did it? I've lost nearly 2 stone.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Lynn, how fabulous is that? I mean, aren't you just...
She mentions, I can't read it. Weight Watchers Slimming World. Are you reading it? Now I eat without guilt and walk.
Well, yeah,
see? That's what I do.
You know why that is? Because she's a member of my private membership, aren't you, Lynn?
Oh, right.
You know, so we get into the heads and stop all this Slimming World Weight Watchers nonsense. And I can say that because I did it for years. But Lynn absolutely loves Nordic walking. It's liberating. I've been through the Weight Watchers Slimming World treadmill.
I just read that
now
out.
I eat without guilt. I don't want to read it for myself. It's an amazing value and a complete no-brainer. Buy it, you won't regret it. How good is that? I can't get back on Instagram. Just bear with me a minute. How do you do that?
I don't know.
So I'll have to discard that.
Where's the technical person that's meant to be helping?
Oh, I don't have anybody like that.
I thought Simon was
fancy.
meant to be doing it.
No, he's not very good in
Simon,
this
where are
department.
you? He's gone. I think he's gone out.
So, Lynn, that is a fabulous. But so many people, we're not making it up. And I know you probably think, you're just sort of selling something. I don't care with this because I want as many people to do it. That's why we've done it so cheap. I'd rather have as many people as possible doing it. So what sort of polls? Oh, Simon Wilkinson's answering the questions now. Don't forget to put the morning, Michelle. How are you? You're drumming later. She's probably not on anymore. But I'm not drumming today. I've still not quite made the grade, but you will be eventually. Mandy says, when is my private membership open? Not too sure. Might be September. So you can't join it now anyway. So let's have a look. So, sounds right up my street, says Melanie. I love walking dogs and struggling with other exercises.
Oh, there you are. See, and I walk my dog with my poles.
You do, don't you?
He is absolutely fine with poles.
He is.
Yeah.
And Luther is. But I just walk holding them until I get to the canal where I can let him off.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to quickly show you the different poles. Now, we can only ever recommend Lecky, really, can't we? Because it's all we've ever used, not because, of any other reason. That's
and also, they do look pretty cool, actually. When you're out, you want to look the part.
Yes, and you will get men going, where's the snow roll?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Some people don't Nordic walk because they say they feel self-conscious. Can you imagine if I'd have listened to that voice in my head? I understand what you mean. If I'd have listened to that 10 years ago, excuse me, I'm burping. I'd have never met Edwina.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd have never met all the fabulous women that I know through Nordic walking. My life has completely changed because of Nordic walking.
Yeah, but also I walk 3 times a week with
Yes.
a group, and I can't tell you how much I look forward to it. We have such a laugh.
And I taught a lot of them to Nordic
Yeah,
walking.
you did,
didn't
yeah. I got a few of my own.
Yeah,
thank
well,
you.
she did,
Yeah.
but
I've got some fans of my own.
But so don't listen to that little voice that says you feel foolish.
No, don't.
Just do it. Honestly.
Just do it. And it's nothing to do with anybody else.
No, so
No.
all I can recommend is Lecky. I've never used any other poles, so it wouldn't be fair of me to recommend any others. When you do the course, there are links in there. I might come on later and put the link on of a place that I buy them from. And you need to have had a good old restock, because when I did the course last time, and then obviously because it was Brexit, they sold out.
And also it was because of COVID
Yes,
as well.
they sold out. You
Yeah.
couldn't get Nordic walking poles for
No, you
ages,
couldn't,
could
no.
you? So you need to get yourself a set. So I'm just going to show you very quickly the differences. So they're longer than a trekking pole. Now these are my new. I've only just had to replace my old instructor poles. I've had them for 10 years, and the little things, now they're still working, but the little thing eventually snapped at the top. So 10 years, they were about £120, the full carbon.
And if you'd had a mileage on them.
Oh,
can you imagine?
thousands of miles.
Yeah.
Thousands of miles I've done with those poles, literally have. And people go, oh, they're expensive.
They're
But
not.
you don't have to. These were a bargain, I thought. These are from the company, I can put the link on. They are Lecky pacemaker poles. They are full carbon. These are a top of the range set with the
You want to get
strap.
carbon if you can.
I don't think
Right.
yeah,
but they are lighter.
Yeah, they are a
Yeah.
bit lighter, but it does. That's like saying buy organic or get
Okay,
a
all right.
masticating juicer.
Okay.
You can get the cheapest pair from Decathlon if it means getting you going. So, but look at a posh lady. Ooh, get carbon if you can.
Well, I mean, I've had the others, and I just think if you're serious about it and you want to get going, then I would, make the commitment.
Yes, but not everybody can afford.
No,
the
I
commitment.
appreciate that. Okay.
There's a spider up there.
Oh, yuck.
So
Don't like
what
spiders.
I love is this shark release. So this is top of the range pole, but a lot of Lecky poles have this. So you just press that in, and this comes off. So it saves you having to unstrap the poles every time you want to open a gate or blow your nose or pick
go
up dog
over a
poo.
style.
Or go over a style, yes. So that's called a shark release system. Now, these have the rubber paws, the rubber feet that attach, and these are full carbon. These are a fixed pole. Now, I'm 5'5", roughly. Edwina's 4'5". So now I'm going to show you, I'll show you my other hand, how to measure. I do this in the course, but I'm going to show you now in case any of you want to order your poles today. So when you're measuring your pole, how high you need to be, you put your pole on, or obviously you won't have your pole, hold your hand here. So hold your hand there, and your pole should be at about 90 degrees when you're holding it. So if you're up there, your pole's too tall, and if you're down there, your pole's too short. So it's roughly about 90 degrees or a little bit under.
Yeah.
So don't be up here. So can you see this elbow here? It needs to be roughly 90 degrees. So you need to measure from that fist to the floor. Okay, and that's roughly a height. And there is on the website how to measure it, but that's the best way of doing it. So if you're up there, they're too tall. If they're down there, they're too short, because you need to have it right to get the swing, which we talk about in the course. So I'm 115 centimetres. Now, you might be 5'5", but you might have shorter legs, like Edwina, and a longer body, although I've got short legs and a longer body. So, but it might be the other way around. So these are full carbon, and these are £86.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's incredible value for a full carbon pole. Lecky pacemaker. They are light as a feather. I'm not kidding you. So I'm going to show you a more or less expensive one, but still Lecky. Now, can you feel the difference? These are definitely heavy. I've got about 25 sets of these. This is what I used to use for all my clients. She was one of. And these are an adjustable pole. So they still have the shark release system here, but can you see in the middle, there's an adjuster, and you twist it. And can you see that? I don't know if you can see it, because I'm on StreamYard. It's not like Facebook, so the cameras.
You can have them at different heights.
So that's set at 115. So I can move it down to 110 or 105, or Edwina probably might have it at 100.
Excuse me, I have it at between 105 and 110.
Yes, I think she should be 110.
Yeah, well, I am.
So
Yeah, right.
and that's it. And then you just tighten it up so you can get an adjustable pole. So if you're not too sure, rather than going for a fixed pole, go for an adjustable pole. But these are aluminium, they're not carbon, so they are slightly heavier. But when I bought these are about £67 a pair, but they might be a bit cheaper
But
now.
also the difference between those and the set height is that you can actually take these down.
Yes.
For travelling or whatever.
No, you can't travel.
Well, they go down a bit.
Yes, but not enough
No,
to
they're
get
not
in the case.
No, not in the case.
Yes,
No,
I'm going to show them those.
Okay, well, I'm way ahead.
Yeah, Anthea, just nip it.
Yeah, but can I just say it's now 25 too?
Yeah, I could have two of these poles. So, yes, you can't travel with these because even though they collapse, they don't collapse enough. Let me show you how much.
But they do collapse more than obviously the set ones.
Yeah,
so.
they do, but only
So
that.
if you've only got a little car.
Bloody hell, what sort of little car do you think?
Oh, those little Fiat things.
Well, you'd still get a pair of poles in a Fiat
Yeah.
500. So that's how low they go, but they're adjustable just so then you can adjust them to your height. Now, if you want travel poles, these are my full carbon travel poles.
So if you go anywhere away,
Yeah.
you can just shove them in a suitcase.
Yes, or what these are.
But if you go to the airport, don't put them in your hand luggage because they won't let you take them.
Some do.
No, they're very fussy now.
I know, but I have as well. But
how long ago was that?
Oh, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, you
well,
wouldn't be able to
none
now.
of us have been away, have we?
No,
I don't think you would.
No, you wouldn't.
But I have had mine in hand luggage.
Yeah.
So they've got two joins on. They've got one here and one there, and they collapse there, and then they also collapse. If I can get it down. God, this is there. It's been years since it's been.
You can put WD-40 actually if you spray a bit of WD-40 on these things, they go down.
So that's how short they go. And what's great, if you're going out walking and you want to do a bit of shopping, you just go in the rucksack. I've done that before. No, if you're out walking
on the hills or
something, and you can just put them in your bag.
Yes.
So they're really handy, but you can get those in full carbon. These are about £140 when I bought them, or you can get them in aluminium, which are about £80. But these prices are like 10 years ago. Funnily enough, I think they've come down. Now, can I just share with you this Smart Foot? I've got to be honest, I'm not a fan of this. This is a smart, so rather than taking your paw off, what you can do, you do this, and you can clip it up, clip your paw up. So, but I'm not a huge fan, I'll be honest. I prefer just the old-fashioned rubber paw that you take on and off.
They can get a bit jammed up.
Yeah, they do like that one.
And also you can get a bit mucky.
Yeah, so... but that's a travel pole. We also have another form of travel pole. So when you're looking on the website, you'll know what they're talking about. Now, these are really easy travel poles. Again, this is a full carbon one. It's like a tent pole. Look at that. They are great, aren't they? Mm. So look how short that goes, and then I can undo that bit there. So that is a lot quicker. And that is the telescope. I think they're called telescopic, aren't they, those? And that's the difference in poles. But all I have is Lecky to show you. Now, Lecky probably start at about £35, but you can go on Decathlon. I'll put the link onto that as well. And I know people say they can buy them from Decathlon for about £14, but they have to be Nordic walking poles. But I think they do them because I know people have bought them for about £14. Now, obviously, like Edwina says, they are not going to be a patch on. Oh, they're like so light, a full carbon Lecky pole. But don't get an aluminium pole if that's your budget. That's fine. But Lecky do come with a 5-year guarantee normally. But
they're actually very good if you have a problem with them.
They are. Their service is absolutely fantastic. But if you're not sure and you think, I don't know if I'm going to like it, I don't want to spend £100 or I don't want to spend £80, do have a punt and do £15 at Decathlon. Do you think Edwina would ever buy that? Do you think she'd do that?
Well, it's only because I love Nordic walking, so I wouldn't.
So let's just have a look. Any questions? I know, Jules, you always get men. You often get men going, where's the snow, love? Where's the snow? They think they're being funny. You just smile and wave at them. They're only being friendly. Just bought the course. Sarah's just bought the course for parents to be able to do it together. Tracy, Nordic walking is brilliant.
It is.
Oh, look at this. I just love this when people, Mandy, thank you. The Nordic walking course really has been the best thing I bought last year. Nordic walking is amazing exercise and it is such fun.
Oh,
I really wish, I mean, what do you feel when you hear things
it's
like
wonderful
that?
because it's so true.
It is
And
true.
we're not just trying to do that. Well, you do the salesman bit,
Yeah.
but, you know.
But it's hard to convey, isn't it?
It is hard. You have to go and do it.
And it really is. And the course, we've done it. It's probably the most professional course you'll ever watch. And it's just like this. It's just us two being ourselves. And it's done. My son filmed it. It took us quite a while. It took us 2 days, didn't it, to film. And then obviously it took me weeks to write it and everything. And
not build your
not that it's scripted.
No,
but
no, she actually has done quite a good job with it.
Yeah, and I'm delighted with it. And I was worried. I thought, can we teach people online?
Yeah,
because so many people cannot get to an instructor.
Yeah,
and you don't have to go in, just do it in your own time.
Yeah.
And it's been incredible.
It has been incredible.
The
And I've had people that have done
Have you?
Yes.
And they've loved it.
They
and
have.
how do you think they've learnt it well?
Yes, I
They
do.
have.
Yes, they have. And I've had a few little questions from them, but
Yeah.
no different to some of the questions you've had.
And I think that is the thing I'm most proud of, that people have done the course and I've seen them walk in and they're walking brilliantly,
Yeah,
as if they've been taught in real life.
yeah.
And so I'm really proud of both of us for that we've did a really good job of the course, you know, and it's £27. So why, honestly, don't get me wrong, I know what it's like. Let's have a look at another one here. I deliberated last time on doing this course, but now decided to go ahead. Can I use my Lecky ski poles with the Nordic walking poles on the bottom until I get a proper set? I don't know what ski poles look like. I think they'll be too tall.
They're too tall.
I think your ski poles will be too tall.
Yeah, because they're normally up here, ski poles.
They'll be up there and they'll be too tall. They need to be here or lower.
Yeah.
But certainly try them. We've got here, thoroughly recommend Nordic walking. I love it. The course is very easy to follow.
Oh.
Thank you, Joan. Moira's ordered a course and cannot wait to get started. Do you know what? If you're doing it, can you tag us on Instagram, Learn to Nordic Walk, and hashtag Learn to Nordic Walk, and tag me, the Sally Wilkinson. I'd love to know your feedback. You can email me. Once you've bought the course, I think we send you an email in about 3 weeks just to see if you've got any questions. But obviously we can't give, you know, one-to-one feedback, if that makes sense.
One-to-one tuition, you mean?
Yes, that's what I mean, one-to-one. I bought the course and only just received my poles. Yes, I can't wait to go out and walk. A Nordic Virgin, Leslie, brilliant. Now, Leslie, can I say to you, do not worry. The thing is, and I say this a lot in the course, do not worry if you feel you're not getting it. How frustrating
at the beginning.
Because you assume, how hard can it be? People go, it's only a couple of sticks. And they go, how hard can it be? And they think, this is rubbish. I'm not feeling anything. And all of a sudden, when I teach people, all of a sudden people get frustrated with themselves because it's just walking. So they think it's going to be easy. But there's so much more to it. And because you tend to overthink it, and we talk about this a lot in the course, you tend to overthink it. So you start thinking, which arm and which leg is it? And
don't do that.
No, you wouldn't do that.
No.
If I just asked Edwina to go and walk over there, she'd just get up and walk. But when you're learning to Nordic walk, you overthink it. And what I love seeing on a course is women going, I don't know if I like it. And we'll go, and then it clicks.
It does click.
And you can see
it's a bit like riding a bike.
It is.
As a child, you probably remember when
it's
you learned.
exactly that feeling.
Once you get off, you're off.
You know, when you're Nordic walking correctly, you will know because it feels so natural, so relaxed. And some people might get that in a day. Some people might take 2 weeks.
You also look pretty cool.
You do, don't you?
Yeah,
And
you
you
do.
and you just stride
You feel,
it out.
And then you pass people that are walking normally. That's the best bit.
It is just amazing. I don't know what's wrong with Instagram. It's gone off. Pause due to poor connection. If Sally's doing it, you're getting the best deal for your money. Look, here we've got lovely Tony. Nordic walking is amazing. I felt confident to build up strength after my hysterectomy. I was back up and walking in no time. I've been Nordic walking for years with the same poles. I've just changed paws. It's the best investment ever. And this is no word of a lie. You know how much I love my other fitness, love my cycling. I'm doing another triathlon next year, a half Ironman. I like the HIIT stuff. I've started running again. But if somebody said to me, Sally, you can only ever choose now one form of exercise, it doesn't even come close. The only thing I would ever choose is Nordic walking. If I could only be made to do one form of exercise, there's nothing that would come close to Nordic walking, even though I love all the other stuff, because it is that good. And I know it sounds a nonsense, but know how much I love it, don't you? Yes, it's being outside for the mental health, it got me out of depression.
Yeah, it's really important to get out.
There's something so meditative about Nordic walking, isn't it? And it's just being outdoors, and you know, all you need is the investment of your poles. It can be 14 quid from Decathlon, or 120 quid, or 80 quid a pair of lecky. It's up to you. But literally, so if you pay 27 quid for the course and then go and get your Decathlon poles, 27? It's not very much.
No,
it's not very much.
I can't add up either.
We've just people are buying it now as we speak. You can see the things coming up. I just cannot tell you how pleased. I mean, lovely Leanne. Leanne loves the Nordic walking, and I know she's just had a knee replaced, but she's going to get better and better.
She will.
And then, because Edwina, can I just reiterate what Edwina said? A lot of people are giving her grief, thinking, no, it's all that Nordic walking you've done, it's ruined your shoulder. No. It is not that at all. Edwina is a farmer's wife without being married to a farmer. She's married to a retired solicitor, but you know, she acts like she's been a farmer's wife. No, I'm generalising there, but she's spent years wheelbarrowing, shoveling hay, shoveling shit. She's had Highland cattle, donkeys, zonkies. You've got the lot though, haven't you?
Geese, whatever.
Geese,
anyway,
everything. It takes her 3 hours just to mow the grass on the land.
All right. Okay.
You know, on a ride.
Yeah,
on
so
the
I am active all the time, particularly with my shoulders.
And what did the surgeon say to you? And he said about the Nordic walker, but he said he would rather have somebody stood in front of him who's fit, with a knackered shoulder, that somebody who was a beast, how Edwina used to be, heavily overweight, just had a heart attack. He said that's
but also he said to operate on somebody that is fit.
He said
makes all the difference. Whereas if you got somebody who's overweight, half the time they don't actually recover at all.
And it's
because they don't actually have
it's the muscle mass, it's everything, the ligaments.
But also they don't have the incentive, and that's what Nordic walking does to you. It gives you incentive to carry on with your life. It really does.
And it's just, and I will, you know, I don't know if you ever bought an indoor bike, whether you bought a trampoline, or whether you bought an ab curler, any of these things, they'll all be sat gathering dust. I will, and I know Edwina will, so I can speak for her because I know without even asking her, I will Nordic walk for the rest of my life. No two ways about it.
Well, I'm driving my truck with my poles in it, and I look at them and I can't use
them till October.
October the 1st.
Oh, we're back on Instagram. Hi, sorry, we're back on. So I think that's about it. Have you got any questions? Tracy said it's meditative. It pulls your core in. It helps me breathe, open up my lungs. It really is fabulous. So the code, Simon says, Simon, have you put the link on as well?
He's gone to sleep. Simon!
The code is LTNW for Learn to Nordic Walk 20 off, because it's 20 quid off. Learn to Nordic Walk 20 off. And for this week only, for this weekend only, you get the 20 quid off. It's 27 quid. It's going up to £47 on Monday. Now, I'm not being funny, but it is so worth £47, isn't it? It is so worth it. So 27 is an absolute nonsense. So how do I join? Somebody says, I've recently retired and become a couch potato. Now, that's a choice, but you join, you just click on the link and you buy the course, and you do it in your own time. It's not a live course. The course is yours to keep forever, to keep referring back to. And a lot of people are referring back to it. They keep saying, I go out and do a few bits that you said, and then I go back and I check yours and Edwina's video, and I think, right, I've got that bit, now I'm going to move on to that bit, and they go and practice that bit, and then they come back. And I know women, they've been doing it for a month or two, and then they'll still go back and check the videos. So, and it's yours to keep, to do in your own time. All you need to do is buy the course and get yourself some
You've got it forever.
So let's have a look. It's an absolute life changer. Oh, this Jane is, honestly, she is a massive advocate. I love it. I love how much Jane loves Nordic walking. I don't know how it keeps going off. Honestly, Jane. And
It's
my
such
husband
fun,
Mike
it's fun.
does it as well. Yeah, it's an absolute life changer. You won't regret it. Invest in yourself. It's such fun.
It is fun.
I just wish, I'm going to kneel here. I just wish I could show you how good it is, but until
we do
you
when we do our videos.
and we're off for Nordic walk
Yeah,
now, aren't we?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
she won't, she'll
Well-
be. But until you try it, you're never going to know. Honestly. Yeah, buy the poles. It's all in the course. I'll put the link on later. There is a supplier that I use now.
Like somebody loves you, it says.
Does it?
Yeah, look, Vicky on the left.
Oh yeah, no, we love
Yeah.
you, Jane. That's Vicky. Vicky's in
Oh, I see,
Vicky
sorry.
and Jane membership.
Right, okay.
This is what they like, you see. They all support one another
Yeah.
hugely. I just love it. And Lindsay's bought the course, just needs to get her poles. Just bought the course and the bundle. Oh, Joe Mullen, I forgot about that. Yes, I'd forgot about it. Thank you, Joe. Hope you're well, by the way. Yes, I perhaps shouldn't say it, but the Motivated Menopause is coming out again next week. You know, we had huge problems with the platform that we used, and a lot of people couldn't get on. It was just in the buying process. Once you're on it, it was fine. So we took it all off sale, and we've spent a lot of time and money investing in new platforms called Kajabi, which has just been, it's been brilliant. So we took it off sale. So it's coming next week, and then it'll be available to the wider public again, just like the Nordic walking courses. And that's still at £28, I think it is. Well, it was, that's what it was. But there's also an extra bundle with the Motivated Menopause. So I perhaps shouldn't say this, but if you do buy the Nordic walking today, when you go on it and you click, there is an opportunity to buy the whole bundle of the Motivated Menopause at a lower price, because it should be a lot more when you're buying both bits. You'll see it anyway when you do the Nordic walk, but there's no pressure. Just click no if you don't want it.
And also, if you're like me,
Absolutely
you
fine.
I don't need the menopause.
No, but it's not just for people. It's just it's a Kickstarter fitness kit, and I've got ladies in the 70s doing it. Vicky Vivas has done it, and she loves it. And she's about 34, I think, or is he 36? I can't remember, Vicky. And she's done the Motivated Menopause. She loves it. It's just me doing videos of workouts, 5-minute bum blast. There's high protein recipes. There's, because you get everything in this bundle here. There's 52 vegetarian recipes. There's 52 affirmations, 52 journal prompts. There's Sam Wiles mindset coaching, yoga. There's a 1-week intense workout plan, a 2-week plan, and then a 4-week more leisurely plan, all for the cost of it. It's absolutely bloody brilliant.
Sally,
it really
you're going
is.
way off piste.
No, I know, but
I'm
I'm
meant to be on Nordic
do you know
walking.
what? She's doing me a deal.
And we're meant to be going for a walk.
But it is fantastic. But you do have an opportunity to get that once you get the Nordic walking course. But I just didn't want it to shock you. So thank you, Joe, for highlighting that, because I'd have forgotten. I really would. Do make sure they have removable straps, not fixed. As Decathlon often sell trekking poles labelled as Nordic walking poles. I know that down, they do, but I know that they do some Nordic walking poles. But obviously when you're only paying £15 for poles, the chances are they'll probably just have a fixed strap. You might not be able to take it off. Joe Mullen loves Edwina.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I've got a fan.
She's a bit weird, is Joe, if I'm honest.
Oh, Sally.
She's
God.
beautiful, is Joe. She came on the Portugal retreat.
Right. She loves me.
Yes, she does. You would really like her as well.
Right. Where does she live?
Oh, look at that, Mandy Mullet. Wow, you've sold me on both. We'll check the link once you've stopped talking.
See?
Yes.
Stop talking.
Mandy, honestly, but there's no pressure, Mandy. I mean it, there isn't. The Motivated Menopause is there just as a bonus. It will be available next week, but it will be,
Sally, I'm going to take your slippers off because we're going now.
Oh, do you know what?
Come on.
Somebody help me. I might have a bowl of
nearly an hour.
cornflakes.
You said we wouldn't be an hour. You said we'd be about
Well, I
half
know,
an
but I
hour.
always am on these
I
things.
know you are.
So, right, any questions before we go?
Ask reception.
Let's have a look. What Vicky's lovely. That's Vicky's Lynn's daughter. But 34 will do, thanks. Yes. Yes, I have both the Nordic walking and the Motivated Menopause, and she's 34. But 36. Let's be honest, we all need to manage those hormonal downers. They are certainly not just for old people.
Ooh.
No, but Nordic
Yeah, I know.
people think Nordic walking is for old
I
people,
know.
don't they?
Well, some do, yeah.
Well, obviously it is, because Edwina's old, as you know.
I'm not that old.
Oh, Tony, I love that. Tony uses lots of the
See, shoulders looking better, somebody
Oh,
said.
it is. Do you want to come and show them your scar?
Oh,
Tony uses lots of
there's my
menopause.
scar. I can't see it. There,
Look
they
at
can't
that.
see it. Look, there.
It's incredible,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It
But
is.
it's what's going on inside, though.
Yes.
Right. Can we go?
Oh, look at this. Yes, just wait a minute. Look, I'm just sharing some of these. Pam, I gave up Slimming World and I go Nordic walking 3 times a week. It's the best thing I ever done.
Yeah, good.
It's because it puts you into the mindset like it did with Edwina. So Jennifer says you can order online. We all love Edwina, says Dawn.
Oh, I've got more fans.
Oh, I got trolled yesterday.
Oh, no.
Actually, somebody said I was a horrible woman. Did you see it? I just
No, I
ignored
don't look
them.
at these things.
Yeah, I just ignored them. And someone said, "What are you talking about?" And they said, "You do mean Sally?" And she said, "Yeah, she's horrible. She's so loud and so this." Thought,
Why did you
love.
watch?
Oh, I know. And then she said, "I'm going to have to hide this because I don't ever want to see her again."
Oh, good.
That's what I thought. I felt like saying, "I'll save the job, love. Now, piss off."
Yeah, why don't you
But I don't.
why
I
don't you
just
delete
ignore
these
them.
people?
No, I just ignore them. I just leave the comments there for them to, people to see. Doesn't bother me. Used to do. I used to cry about things like that.
Oh, well, you shouldn't. They're not worth it, these people.
So, one last thing, parting shot have you got to say? If you were to convince somebody, Karen from Basingstoke is sat on a sofa going, I don't know what to do.
Well, Karen, on your sofa, get up and get moving and go and buy this course. Get yourself some Nordic poles and go out. There. And we're going now, but I haven't got my poles, but Sally has.
Yeah, so
we're going. So get off your sofas.
I might have a bowl of cornflakes before.
No, you are not. You're not having. We haven't got time. It's ridiculous. I've been here for about 2 days.
Yeah.
Come on. But
can I just say thank you?
Yeah.
For coming and helping me do
I've been
this.
here for hours.
But I know I'm going to get a bit slushy now, but honestly, if I hadn't have Nordic walked, I would never have met Edwina. And you say you lot love her, but you know how
there's
much,
only a few.
But you know how much I love you.
I know,
I do.
I
I really do.
I don't think I can say I love you, but
no,
I like
But I do love you, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
You are just.
Well, we have a lot of fun.
You have done. But I'm so proud of what you've achieved in the 10 years. I know 10 years seems long. People think, oh, I can't wait that long. But you've done it in the first 12 months.
Oh, I did.
You?
Yeah.
And it's just incredible to see how different her life is now compared to what it was.
It is. I'm in a much better place.
And you said, we were
mentally.
talking earlier, that if you'd have gone for your operation, they old you in your floor pajamas and your comfy Clark shoes, you said yourself you'd be sat in.
I would be sitting in a chair and eating.
That's what she'd be sat in a chair, couch potatoes,
eating wine, gums and chocolate.
Yeah,
I would.
And that's what she'd be doing.
And then feeling guilty and miserable and whatever.
And then counting the points.
Yeah.
But then Nordic walking, getting into that has changed everything.
It has, yeah. And if you're feeling a bit low, you just go out for a walk.
Yes.
You really do.
So that's it. So please,
no couch potatoes, please.
Yeah, so please. Let me just move that there. So I'm giving you a big boob shot there. So please, just do it. Just what are you waiting for? I know what it's like to have that zero cash. I remember 5 years ago, I had £2.80 to last us a week. It was horrendous. I couldn't have even afforded 27 quid then. So if that's you, I get it. But the majority of you aren't in that position. You know, can you just not get 2 bottles of wine one night? Can you just not have the chippy tea tonight? Can you when you go to Tesco because you need some cream, you end up spending 30 quid on bits and pieces that you don't need. What can you take from if you want to invest in this and to get your polls? Because it'll be the best investment you've ever made. And I want to know how you get on, please.
Sally, we've said goodbye.
Right, go for it.
We said goodbye. You said what was the last part?
I'm going to leave them on. Thank you. I'm going to leave them on Sue's comment. Where has it gone? There. I'm going to leave them on that one. Oh no, not that one.
She doesn't know how to work.
How do you size them? I've already
You've
gone
done
through that,
You
Samantha.
have to press rewind.
Come on, where's she gone? There. Sue North, go for it. You won't be disappointed, and it will change your life.
It's true. Now,
all right, then we'll go in. Please do share. I'll be massively grateful.
She's still talking.
No, I'm going. Look, end broadcast. I'm up there.
Good. Right, press the button.
Thank you. Press it.
Go on, press it. Let me press it. What do I do?
Click the link there, and then come down.
I pressed it wrong.
She's pressed there. Go on, you press it.